आज पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी की छठी ग्लोबल एलुमनाई मीट आयोजित की गई, जिसमें कई सारे एलुमनाई पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी के पहुंचे। चंडीगढ़ के डीजीपी सागरप्रीत हुड्डा भी इस दौरान इसमें शिरकत करने के लिए आए। उन्होंने क्या कुछ कहा, आइए देखते हैं ग्लोबल मीट के बारे में और यहां बिताए अपने समय के बारे में। आइए जानते हैं सागरप्रीत हुड्डा से।
Director General of Police, Chandigarh, to share his memories at Punjab University with us.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Respected Vice Chancellor Professor Renu Vig, distinguished faculty members, fellow alumni, students, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I express my heartfelt gratitude to Punjab University Alumni Association for inviting me for today's global meet. It's a great honor for me to be here. I'm quite humbled to share the dais with such acclaimed alumni, Professor Neelam Singh Chaudhary, Acharya Krishna, and Justice Swatantra Kumar. Their contribution in their respective field is phenomenal. They are truly inspiring alumni of Punjab University, and I personally have to learn a lot from them. And I have been following the journey of Justice Swatantra Kumar. He has been a great luminary, and his contribution is unparalleled in Indian legal history. Like them, Punjab University has countless alumni who are spread all over the world, in every country, in every nook and corner of this planet. They have been contributing in various spheres of life, and they are shining stars of Punjab University, Chandigarh. Coming back to university is just like coming back to home. It's a homecoming. I came to Punjab University in 1989 and I did my master's and PhD in sociology. I stayed at campus for 8 years. Probably one of very few students who stayed so long. Maybe Kuljit Nagra was stayed more than me, but it was a very long time. Literally, I lived my young youth in this campus. The campus those days was very neat, very clean, very green, very serene. And when I came to the campus for the first time, at first sight, I fell in love with the campus. It was probably one of the best times of the university, I would say, because we had very fond memories. And the life was slightly different. It was less denser, less traffic, more relationship, more engagements, more discussions at Dhaba, PGI Dhaba with Gurmeet and other friends. And there were, life was very different in the sense that we never used to lock our hostel rooms, especially in boys' hostel. I can't say about girls, but boys' hostel we never used to lock. There was no concept of any theft, except 2-3 things. One is if somebody brings laddu from home, somebody's mother, and in the morning you see that laddus are gone, somebody else has taken away. Sometimes there were some new shirts also missing. And you later on see in the market that this guy is wearing the same shirt which I bought from market. And when you come back to your room, your shirt is missing. After some time, he will come and apologize, sorry, I had to go somewhere, especially in some hostel. So you understand that Sometimes some sweaters were also stolen. So those were the days we had, very different kind of life. I would say 2-3 examples which I experienced at such a long time. That there was one time the hostel was closed and mess was also closed. And we were preparing for some competitive exam. We were 4-5 of us. So there was no mess, and 2-3 times going to market. It was because we had to go on foot. So it was time consuming as well as it was costly. So one student's brother's family was living here. So his brother came to know that these young boys are preparing for some exam and mess is closed. So he offered to serve us food 3 times a day. So his family would prepare food, come to the hostel, serve us. 2-3 days, it was very discreet affair. But after some time, other students came to know that in the neighborhood, food is coming, and 5-6 guys are there, and then they started joining. So soon we become a group of 20-25 students. But I salute that brother. He continued to care 25 students for over a month. So the friend's brother became our brother, his family became our family. So that was kind of sharing, that was kind of care and the community and the bonding which we cherish today. Likewise, there was another very funny story that during some rainy season, and during some agitation, it was probably Mandal agitation, the protest was going on, and the hostel was closed. We were directed to close the hostel or vacate the hostel, and some students were still, there are somebody who do not get to know that whether there is any such direction or not. So backbenchers, they get to know very late. So they didn't have any idea that hostel has been ordered to be vacated, mess has been closed, but they are staying. So one day we got to know that 2 of our friends have been, caught by police from teachers' quarters. So we wanted to know more what happened. Then we learned that they were the students, they didn't have any money, they were in the hostel, and they could not afford to go to market. They went to a teacher's quarter. Teacher was not there, window was opened and fridge was there. So the teacher came to know, he called up the police, and the police came, he caught them. Then he asked, who are these? Then he mentioned the names. I won't mention those names now. Incidentally, they were the teacher's student only. So then the teacher had to beg the police that please leave them, they are used to. So they used to visit the friend. So there are countless stories of this campus, and where we learned sharing, caring, and that value continues with all the students of Punjab University. One more thing which was very funny, that initially when I came in hostel, I was very studious kind of a guy. So there was some pressure, peer pressure in the evening that you have to go to 15 sector market. I avoided for 2 years, 3 years. But ultimately it became a kind of, compulsion or mandatory parade. That in the evening everybody, boys, girls, they would go to sector 15 market. Probably because there was no social media, there was nothing to show on Facebook or Insta, or there was no way to give any message to friends, good luck for examination. So they used to go to market. I don't know whether that tradition is there or not there, but it used to be kind of mandatory thing in our days. And there was another thing, that there were 2 departments. They were very large in size, very large number of students were there. They were seen everywhere except their own departments. No offense meant. Satyapal Jain ji is here, it was from the law department. Other was the chemical engineering department. So there are so many memories. I can, go on and on. But I would say that what is the best, because I have studied in campuses in other countries also. I got to study at London School of Economics. I went to Duke University. I did one degree from Harvard University also. So there were certain things which I still feel that Punjab University is the best university. And I would give you the reasons. It's not that I'm an alumni, so I would just simply say. The reasons are threefold. When we came to the university, it was a beautifully organized campus. It is still a very well-designed campus. I used to live in hostel number 1. My department was arts faculty, 400 square yard. Library student center was 150 square yards. Market was 300 square yards. Everything was on campus. There was no need for anyone to go outside or keep a motorcycle. Even cycle was not required, not to speak of SUVs. And the hostel used to function round the year, almost round the year, 3 times, 4 times a day. You can have your morning tea, you can have your breakfast, you can have your lunch, you can have your dinner, you can also take वो दूध चाय रात को लेके जाते थे. So everything was functional. It was not that dysfunctional. So for a student who wants to study, everything was in place, everything was in order. And it was very affordable. I was just having an analysis of the US universities offering 1-year annual program or 2-year annual program. The Punjab University gave us everything, hostel, mess, tuition, everything in 500, 600, 800s monthly basis. Maybe 6,000 in a year in those days. And if we compare the cost, it was more than 100 times in US universities. But let me tell you, the quality of instructions was comparable to any international university. There was not a single class was missed by any teacher. I don't remember any of my teachers missed any class. We must have missed some classes because sometimes there were political activities. Sometimes, but not even a single teacher or single class was missed. So I owe a great lot to this university. Now if we see what kind of contributions we can make and how an alumni can make, all the foreign universities, their alumni are very liberal. In a single year, 1 year only, because now I am also an alumni of Harvard University, Alumni Association, $6,000 million annual contribution by alumni to the university. And the university is already rich, $57 billion they have in their endowments. It is the alumni who contribute to the university, because to be an international university, one need good laboratories, good access to international journalism. There are so many requirements. So I would urge to my healthy and wealthy alumni friends to contribute liberally to the university, and for those who can contribute in other ways, in the ways like somebody can give mentorship, some guidance or some hand-holding. At the same time, as an alumni, it is a great honor for me to be posted and to serve the city and the university. It's a unique privilege which I have got, and I wish to make the city, as our Asariji was saying, that then the single lane 3 vehicles were moving on. So I wish that we learn how to drive in the single lane. Chandigarh Police has started a lot of initiatives for traffic reforms, and I also wish that we should have some area in the university which is totally free from vehicular movement. There should be some pedestrian area, pedestrian friendly area, any central yard or something which all campuses abroad have. We can also conceive of that, and any help which can be done by me in my personal capacity or as a part of Chandigarh Police, I'll be very happy to do. One appeal I would like to make to the alumni, to the university community and to the students is that our society is facing a major problem of drug and substance abuse. So I look forward for your cooperation in this direction. Chandigarh Police is doing a lot of work. We have launched a major campaign. In my own personal capacity, I have been working in this area, and I wish that all of us should come together and work so that this problem can be eliminated from our society. The last word to my young minds, I will read. Generations of dreamers, philosophers, and achievers have passed through this university. And you have the moment now, opportunity now, to learn from them and move in the same direction. None of them started as great. Don't let your background define your horizon. Don't let your failure decide your worth. And whenever you succeed, reach back, lift 1% more. That would be your contribution to the university. Last but not least, today is a very special day for me. I fell in love in the university 2 times. One with the campus and second time with a classmate. So she's here, she's getting a Distinguished Alumni Award here. I'm very proud of her, and Punjab University gave me a soulmate. Thank you very much. I express my heartfelt gratitude once again to the university for giving me the opportunity. Jai Hind, Jai Punjab University.
और ग्लोबल एलुमनी मीट है, काफी स्टूडेंट्स आपको मिले हैं,
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। बस मैं इतना कहूँगा, इट्स होम कमिंग।
सर किस तरह की यादें जुड़ी रही सर?
बहुत यादें हैं, तो काफी ओवरवेलमिंग।
आप कौन से डिपार्टमेंट में थे यहाँ पे?
सोशियोलॉजी।
और हॉस्टल नंबर कौन सा रहा आपका?
1 and 5।
1 and 5। और कौन कौन से स्टूडेंट्स जो है साथ रहे होंगे जिनको आप आज यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं?
बहुत रहे हैं।
कुछ खास नाम?
एक तो आपके पीछे खड़े प्रोफेसर गुरमीत, मेरे साथी थे हॉस्टल में।
कुलजीत नागरा शायद आपके साथ ही रहे।
कुलजीत नागरा भी थे।
जी।
ताज़ा अपडेट्स व बड़ी खबरों के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें अर्थ प्रकाश टीवी और बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें।